Hello friends, I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great. Today is the street date, the release day for the newest game from Portal Games, Printing Press. Now, for everybody who's not aware, I am a representative of Portal Games. I work for Portal Games US. I oversee our operations here, so this is an extremely biased conversation about this game. Anyway, I was going to put this on the gaming channel, but being that I am officially like a official of Portal Games, I thought we would just tuck it here. I could tell you a little bit about it, what makes it tick, what makes it awesome, and why you should seek this game out. Printing Press, if you don't know, a couple of years ago we put out a game called Gutenberg. Which is based on the famed inventor, something or other Gutenberg, who invented the printing press. Johannes Gutenberg. I knew that and I didn't say it out loud. This game is not an expansion, it is a spiritual sibling in theme only. The gameplay is entirely different. It uses some of the same iconography, some of the same terminology, but for the most part, it's an entirely different game. And the part that makes it special is this. This is a printing frame. The printing frame, along with these little funny cards, are what makes this game tick. Essentially, there's 3 rounds in a game of Printing Press. You're going to draft an order, which is made up of a printing plate and a printing frame. These 2 pieces tell you the information that you need to know to score at the end of the round. So in this case, this printing frame wants a gray ink in the top row and a gray ink in the bottom row. It wants you to have the inking, or the illumination, I think it's called, symbol. It wants you to have 2 A's and an O, and you want 2 A's that are adjacent, either vertically or horizontally. Diagonals don't count. And what happens is, over the 3 rounds, there's a little round tracker. You first are going to draft an order, so everybody's going to draft. There's going to be 1 plus the number of players of these out. And then you're going to draft 6 of these cards. Now these cards come in 2 varieties. There is vertical and horizontal cards. And when you draft them, they have to stay in that orientation, and they have to go into your tableau in that orientation. So you're going to get 6 of these cards, and I'm just going to take 6. I'm not going to try to rig something up here for the camera. Oh, that would be really bad. Actually, I am going to try to rig it up because that's not the letters I need at all. Whatever. You're going to get 6 of these cards, and as you draft them, you put them into your tableau. And you can overlap, you can put them beside, they don't have to form any particular grouping or whatnot, but they do need to go together, something like this. So let's go like this. So I have my little set, and then I'm going to take my picture frame, or my frame at the end of the 6 rounds, I'm going to put it over the top, and this is going to be how I score for the round. So in this case, I did not get an A and an O, I did not get 2 A's beside each other, I did get 2 inks, 1 gray ink in the top, 1 gray ink in the bottom, so I get 6 points for that. I did get illumination, so I get the 2 points for that. And because I got both, I get the bonus 2 points. So this round, I scored 10 points. These I got nothing for. That's it. That's essentially the game. You're going to do that 3 times. Now, there's a whole lot other things going on here that make it really cool. For one, at the start of the game, we all get 3 of these random tiles drawn from the bag, which have a whole bunch of different symbols on them. Similar to the Gutenberg stuff, as well as a what is this called? Initiative cube on the back. At any point, you'll have 3 of these at the start of the game. At any point, you can place these into your frame. So I don't have a good example here because let's pretend like I have. That's not going to help me. Whatever, doesn't matter. At any point, I can put these anywhere on my tableau. So this happens before you score. So after you've put the frame down, you can't do it. But before that, you could put these out and you could cover up other things. You can cover up, say, I don't need this, but I needed this eye. I could cover something up, whatever. you can use those throughout the game. You can get more of those. If when it comes your turn to draft a card, you don't like any that are out there, you can turn this in, draw 3 tiles from the bag, and keep one. So you can get more of these things if you don't need the cards that you're drafting. That's important. That you'll use that a lot, I think, personally. Especially near like the 5th or 6th draft of the round. Those cards might be completely useless to you. Just chuck them and get a thing, because these things are invaluable. And here's the reason why. Here's the cool part. So I've told you the basics of the game. I mean, the other basic is everybody has a player power that lets them break the rules. Some of them let you tuck cards under other cards. Some of them give you extra bonuses. We talk about bonuses later, whatever. Or not. You can figure that out. I'm going to tell you the cool part. The cool part is initiative. So at the beginning of the game, everybody just has the initiative that comes on their little character. So Gutenberg has an initiative of 1. We do each step of the round. So from drafting frame to drafting the 6 cards, you do in initiative order, highest to lowest. Whoever has the highest initiative goes first. Initiative is recalculated after every step. So step 1, we draft. Whoever takes the last frame, or in step 1, the person who drafts last gets an initiative cube. That bumps their initiative by 1. So now I have an initiative of 2. When I put cards into my tableau, the initiative cubes on the cards count. So now I have 4 initiative. If I put one of my little pieces down, I have 5 initiative. So initiative changes, or can change, not necessarily does, but can change after every single action. We draft, whoever takes the last card gets an initiative cube. Period. So every single action, the initiative can fluctuate. And that's really fun. It's really engaging because obviously, if you have been taking you've been getting the last choice, you're probably not getting what you need out of life. So you're going to get bumped up in the initiative. You can start, using initiative to really control the play. And you can use these, I forget what they're called, whatever. You can use these guys to bump your initiative in the middle of the round. Like, I need to go first, so I'm going to put some of these out and cover up some of these unused symbols to try to get to go first in the next action. That's really cool. That's my favorite part of it. Initiative is the fun part to me. Getting these 3 frames and totaling your score, sure. It's a fun, drafting is fun. I enjoy drafting. I especially enjoy drafting when there's a way for me to manipulate it beyond, counter drafting or whatever. And being able to manipulate initiative is the funnest part of this game to me. I really enjoy it for that. There are other things. There's bonus points that you can score which affect all 3 of your frames, that sort of stuff. Those you can figure out. I just taught you the game, basically. We could play it right now, and you'd go, oh, it makes sense. It clicks immediately. But, yeah, it's out today. I believe MSRP on this is 30. No, MSRP on this is 40. Sorry to get you excited. MSRP is 40. It comes with all of the components that I've shown you. We have little boxes like Gutenberg. It does actually have a little mini expansion, a little mini promo kind of thing for Gutenberg in the box. It's a couple extra gears that you just mix into the base game. It has a cool little cat's paw stamp, like a wooden stamp. You can use this to stamp things. This is the round tracker on the board. I love that little guy. And it's a fantastic little game. It plays in like 30 minutes, way faster than Gutenberg. Same theme, gets you a similar feel, but a much faster, snappier drafting game. If you like those sorts of things, this is your jam. So that's Printing Press, out today. Go to your local game store, order it up, get it online. Go to our store, buy it straight from us. Portal, shop.portalgamesus. I'll put it on the screen. You would think I'd know these things, but you would think I would prepare for this video. Whatever. Play Printing Press, please. Go buy the game. Yeah. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know sounds smart is unceremonious. It's an adjective meaning discourteously abrupt, hasty, or rude. The maitre d's unceremonious manner only made us love the new French restaurant all the more. Unceremonious. UNCEREMONIOUS. There used to be, well, there still is, on my way to Pittsburgh. So north of here is the city of Pittsburgh. about an hour north, hour and a half north, where we would have to go to see anything, events, whatever, sporting events, concerts, that sort of stuff. On the way, there is a little town called Washington, and they have a Denny's. And that Denny's is notoriously horrible, and it's my favorite reason to stop there. We used to joke that at the Washington Denny's, you order what you want and you eat what you get. Like, because it was just notoriously bad, and one of my favorite reasons to stop.